Today I come to present the issue of leadership, a topic too relevant today, because in any place, context or situation, this leadership always presents either implicitly or explicitly. It is necessary to know about this subject since it is in great demand mainly in the business world. The purpose of this work is to know and build in a general way the elements of leadership, helping us remember some aspects that we have done or seen either in school, at home, with friends, or at work, with emphasis on the types of leadership according to the situation or interaction with other people. The main themes or ideas of this work are: what is leadership, qualities of a leader, types of leadership, leadership linked to today's world, why leadership is a fundamental part of a good organization and function in a group of people belonging to a company, school, etc. Difference between being a leader and being a boss. Main themes or ideas of this work are: what is leadership, qualities of a leader, types of leadership, leadership linked to today's world, why leadership is a fundamental part of a good organization and function in a group of people belonging to a company, school, etc. Difference between being a leader and being a boss. Leadership is the set of abilities that an individual has to influence a group of people, such as taking the initiative, managing, calling, promoting, encouraging, motivating, and evaluating a group or team, making this group work enthusiastically on achieving of common goals. The person who develops the ability of leadership is called a leader who, in the word leader, comes from the English leader. Leaders are defined as people capable of guiding and influencing other people or groups of people, and they also recognize it as such. There are those who classify leaders according to certain characteristics they possess. The characteristics or qualities that a leader must have to develop leadership are: visionaries, a leader is responsible, ability to set goals and objectives, commitment, charisma, great communicator, losing fear, social skills, enthusiasm, tolerating mistakes. Between leader and bosses, a boss is an imposed authority that uses his power to send in others points to who made the mistake. Instead, a leader is one who directs and motivates a team of people without imposing their own ideas, knows how to understand mistakes, and redirects the situation. In a traditional business vision, the voice of command is vertical, descending, authoritarian, and unilateral. In the monarchies, for example, we could say that there is a greater tendency to be a head of government because of its undisputed power and authority and its absolute power. In an innovative business vision, there are leaders who direct people as a work team, motivating them constructively and together in order to meet the objectives set. Leadership is a capacity that not everyone has, so not everyone can be a leader. Today, there are CEOs or executive director who, despite representing the highest position of a company, has to fulfill the role of leader to maximize the value of the company. You must create and communicate the company's strategies, motivating and directing the work teams created. Some of the differences between a leader and a boss are: the leader says, "I can be useful here." The boss says, "I command here." The leader is inspiration. The boss dictates inspiring fear. The leader is respected. The boss is feared. The leader needs motivation. The boss needs obedience. Leadership has several types, such as, according to the relationship between the leader and his followers, authoritarian leadership, leader who orders and expects his orders to be heeded. It is positive and dogmatic. Democratic leadership is one that encourages community participation, letting employees decide more about their functions and have sufficient powers to make decisions according to the formality in your choice. Formal leadership is a way of leading a team in which the person responsible for it is officially designated. Informal leaders are people we can meet, both at work and personal, family level, or in the group of friends. They are people who have neither the position of responsibility, nor do they hold responsible according to the type of influence of the leader on his subordinates. Transactional leadership, also known as institutional leadership, focuses on the role of supervision. organization, and the entire performance of the group. Transactional leadership is a leadership style in which the leader promotes compliance with his followers through awards or punishments. Being a leader is not easy. However, there are some tips to become a good leader, which are 1. Guide with the example. Leaders need to act, not just talk. 2. A little humility will take you far. There is a big difference between being a leader and a boss. 3. Communicate effectively. Great leaders make sure they are heard and understood, but they also know that it is important to listen. 4. Make your meetings productive. As the saying goes, time is money, so you must learn to save time, especially at meetings. 5. Know your limits. Even the friendliest and most attentive leader has his limits. Set them up and pay attention to them. If others know it, you will not tolerate, there will be less frustration. That will avoid confusion. 6. Find a mentor. The best leaders know when they need help and know where to go to get it. We know that a leader is not only the person who directs us, but also a person full of many qualities that give you learning and motivate you to grow as a professional and person. Being a leader is not anything. You have to know the context and objectives set to know what qualities you have to develop. There are various leaders around the world, such as Isabel II, the sportsman, LeBron James, Martin Luther King, Steve Jobs, Mahatma Gandhi, Fred Smith, Mark Benioff, Jack Welch, among other people who through various actions have demonstrated their leadership to meet the needs required in society.